Hey, bud. Tough weekend there. You might want to be careful how you race these guys. I know Kyle Busch was not happy after the race, and he let the media know. Just don't make this a habit. My job is hard enough. Anyway, I sent some hero cards to your apartment. Make sure you get them signed and send them back. Talk to you later. Hey, bud. Found another website for you to check out. It's a page that shows all your stats and your reputation in comparison to everybody in the sport right now. Check it out when you can.
Welcome to Phoenix Raceway, where we finish up the West Coast swing. I'm Alex Hayden, and this track, with its removal of grass back in 2011 and reconfigured start-finish line in 2018, has gone through some major overhauls to get to where we are today. The changes have created some intense multi-groove action and ultimately led NASCAR to choose Phoenix as the Cup Series finale. Each end of this track is completely different, with less than 10 degrees of banking in turns 1 and 2, and then 10 to 11 degrees of banking in 3 and 4. The infamous dog leg provides options to fan out and cut the track before funneling off into turn 1. Drivers will be looking to make their cars capable of running these different lines and be able to put the power down on corner exit.
Hey everybody, DGooden24 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Story Mode video. Guys, thank you so much for always checking out the channel and these videos. It's been a great week. We hit 3,000 subscribers. It's a big deal for me. Hopefully more on the way. We're waiting on this next patch and stuff. But anyway, we are here for Phoenix, or here at Phoenix, and we're getting pushed into the garage. I've never been to Phoenix and have not played this track in the game yet, so I was not sure how to get out of the garage as usual. So it's kind of a fun thing for me to learn. As here we go. I do like that, like, all these garage stalls do appear very, like, there's no real actual wall. Like, there's an invisible wall, but you can just go right on by them. As you can see, the AI is struggling as Quinn Hoff is T-bowing Chase Elliott, and then he gets himself stuck. There are a few garages where these guys have trouble, as Bubba and Kyle Larson have got into it there, and they just have a hard time getting out. And that's just kind of how the game is right now, you know. You never know what kind of bugs you're going to find, but we're going to work on past them as we're coming off pit road here. And I had this thing on a looser setup, not all the way loose, but man, this car was loose in practice. I was struggling. You could not put the power down hard at all, and the thing just wanted to slide. See, as I push up there, I overdrove the entry, hit the wall, get loose, and then I get spun by the 96 of Ty Dillon. And I mean, I'm not including some of the practice where I guess kept self-spinning because I kept getting back to the gas too hard. As here we come behind Josh Bilicki, we are trying to put in some quick laps here, and it's just hard to get a good gauge of what the AI is doing. As here we go, we're going to dive into the corner, and I give him a big shot, and then I hit the apron, and we just lose it right here. So anyway, let's move on to qualifying.
Alex Alex Hayden here to bring you qualifying at Phoenix Raceway. This oddly shaped 1 mile track features a dogleg area on the front stretch that produces some insane fanning out on starts and restarts. The lack of banking in the corners makes passing difficult, and the drive off a slippery expedition, so starting up front will be key. Despite Chase Elliott winning the 2020 championship from the back, this track is notoriously hard to pass with a low degree of banking. Today is about giving yourself the advantage out of the gate with good track position. Starting on the inside is also ideal, as you'll have the opportunity to cut that dog leg and potentially send it into turn 1. Which driver takes advantage? Let's find out.
Focused here, still
Welcome
a few
to
more out front.
Avondale, Arizona for the Instacart 500. Alex Hayden here bringing you all of the action from today's Duel in the Desert. We are expecting a lot of great side-by-side racing, and the infamous dog leg in the front stretch has given us some of the most incredible restarts in 3, 4, and 5 wide passes in recent NASCAR history. Cars and drivers are lined up and ready to go. So let's head trackside and get those engines fired for today's race in Phoenix.
Pace card.
Alright guys, here we go for the race. We are starting P4. I hope you enjoyed that little qualifying lap there. Really wanted you guys to see how loose I was in the corner. So here we go. The game doesn't give us a good jump there, so we are back to 5th already. And now Blaney's looking underneath us as we are gonna, we're gonna just stay in the middle lane and just hope that the outside will give us a good run. As here comes Blaney. He's gonna make his way by us, and we are kind of struggling here right off the bat. Now we gotta block Truex down to the bottom. And now we're going to hit the bottom and just try to stay right here behind Blaney and not lose any more ground. We're going to cut this big dog leg, and we're going to get right up behind these two guys. Oh, we're going to split the middle. Not quite. We're going to cut this thing back underneath Christopher Bell. Can we get clear? No, we cannot get to his door. He's going to clear us off the corner, but we're going to try to come back as Blaney throws a big block to the outside, but he's going to look back underneath him. And what are we going to do? We are going to just try to stay right here. But here comes Truex. He's going to get right next to us, but he checks up a little bit at the start-finish line as we get a huge run. And now we're going to bounce off the wall, but go to the outside of these guys. Oh, we've got the good run here through the middle off, but no, we can't quite do it. We were almost 3 wide for just a second, and now we're going to have to try it again on the outside. The thing about the outside here is I can't cut the dog leg, and it is very OP, so I need to make sure I can do that. As here we go. The AI likes to check up right there. As you can see, I get a huge run on him, and we're going to clear ourselves down into turn 1 up to P3 already on lap 4, as now we are right behind Chase Elliott up on lap 8. What are we going to do? How are we going to get around him? He's got a good run down the straight here, so we're going to try to just stay right behind him and get a good cut on the dog leg. As here he goes, he gets a big run right there, but as you can see, he'll probably check up about right there, and we're going to get the big run through the dog leg, and we're going to get next to him and basically clear ourselves into the corner, and there it is, pass completed. Now we are up to P2 behind Denny Hamlin, as we are having one of our best runs ever so far in this game. So, well, at least for this career mode, as Chase is still looking behind us. He's looking every which way, but we should be able to pull away from him here as he's going to go back to the outside. He's going to get to my outside, and then we're still going to clear him here through the dog leg. As here we are on lap 14. Denny Hamlin has caught some lap traffic, and the AI in this game really struggles behind lap traffic. So he's going to go to the outside of Anthony Alfredo there, but he's going to get stuck behind, I think that's David Reagan or somebody, and he's going to just get completely slowed up as he's going to go 3 wide. Oh, that's Joey Gase. He's going to go 3 wide between him and finally get clear. Now we have to work our way around him as we're going to get a huge run, and I don't know where to go, so thankfully they kind of try to move out of the way, but it's just so confusing on what to do, as we're going to go to the outside. As we get clear of the lap cars, we are going to just try our best to work on cutting into this lead that Denny has. It's about a second right now, as now we're going to move on to lap number 17, as he is now stuck behind another lap car. That's Cody Ware, and see, it's just one lap car, and the AI just struggles so much with getting around him. As look how much we gain here. We didn't even cut the dog leg, as we're just going to come up, and I didn't make a very egregious move, but oh, we get into the back of Cody Ware. He's going to almost spin out. And now we've got to try to, we get into him again. I'm just like, get the heck out of the way. As finally now we're going to go to his inside and get around him, but there's just more lap traffic ahead. This is very, very nerve-wracking for all of us, as now he's going to catch Anthony Alfredo and Justin Haley, as we're going to cut this dog leg. Not as egregious as the last few times, but he's going to get stuck here. And I'm going to go to the outside a little too hard. We scraped the wall, no harm done. But he's going to look the outside, the inside. What's he going to do? As now we get a huge run. We're going to give him a shot down the backstretch. And now we're going to peek underneath. What's he going to do? He's going to go to the outside, and we're kind of stuck now in the dirty air on the bottom. But we're going to cut this dog leg here, aren't we? Oh, they all check up. Here we go. Are we going to get the lead here on lap 20? Yes, we're going to clear all 3 of them. Now let's try to set sail and get away from Denny and win this race, as the nerves are hitting me a little bit as we are trying to get away from him. This AI is kind of difficult whenever they're not stuck behind lap traffic, as Denny is already to our back bumper. He's going to take a look to the bottom. Yep, as we side up the track a little bit, and he's going to get the lead right back, but we're going to cut the dog leg. He stays up top, as now we're going to be side by side. No, we're going to clear him back into one. This is some good racing here, as now we're going to slide up a little bit more again. And Hamlin's once again going to try to poke his nose underneath me, but we're going to block him off the corner and have the line down the backstretch. But no, here he comes again into 3. He's looking. I can't hit the bottom, and he's going to, just clear me, and we make a little contact. No tire rub or anything, so we're going to go ahead and cut the dog leg again and try to stay right on his back bumper. We are just so much better through this part of the track, and then he's better through the back part. As there's more lap traffic ahead, I know that that's a good opportunity for me to get back around him, as we're just going to kind of play it smooth right here, as he's a lot faster than us, for sure, in without traffic. But we can work through it so much better than him. And right here, as the AI just like to check up through here. As here we come to the outside, huge run, but he's going to force his way underneath James Davison, and we're going to try to poke our nose to the outside. Can we get there? Yes, we are 3 wide, battling for the lead, and now Quinn's in my way, so I'm going to try to, I don't know, I'm going to go to the outside of him, and Denny's going to get the lead back again. Man, this is just like picking through, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but we're going to try to get right back to him here, as he's going to go to the bottom again. I'm going to dive it really hard to the outside, and now I'm going to cut it back to the bottom. I don't want to get stuck behind Corey here, as there we go. As now he's stuck behind these guys. I'm going to send it here. We're going to get clear. Well, we're not going to get clear, but we're going to dive it in. No, we make contact with the 33, and we hit the 52, and we're spinning around. Oh, Hamlin's going to plow into us. And now we got smoke coming from the hood. We're overheating as, oh my goodness, what a disaster. Now let's take a look here. I go to the bottom, I slide up a little bit, hit the 33, which brings me into the 52, and then Denny hits me, and then look at all these cars just piling up. And so now we've got to work our way back. We are in 16th right now. We have a long way to go to get back to Denny, and that is super frustrating. That I got too aggressive there, and I sent it I wanted Denny to get stuck behind those two cars, and it was going to work, but, you know, I just got too aggressive and hit the 33, and that spun me around into the 52. But now we're going to try to make our way back through the pack, as now there's Brad and Kevin and Christopher Bell. We are just flying through these guys, working our damnedest to try to get back up there into the top 10 or top 5. As it's just, this has all gone to heck, and I'm just, oh, it's so frustrating battling for the win, and now we've pretty much thrown our race away. But I guess our only hope now is that these lap cars are going to slow up the lead lap cars, and we can just pass them with ease, as there's two guys right there that'll get us back into the top 10, as right now we are sitting in 11th. As Bell has hounded me pretty good here, to be honest, as I'm going to go back to the bottom. And we're going to try to get back to these guys, as it's just, I struggle in the corners. It's hard to hit the bottom. It's kind of tight on entry with the wheel because I can't give it full lock, and it's loose when I get back to the gas. We dive it in super hard right between the two Chevys there, and now we are going to try to work our way past Kurt, and we do, and now we're going to move on to Reddick. And then there's Kyle Larson and Austin Dillon ahead. They're getting stuck behind some lap traffic, as this is just a complete mess.
Stay right. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear.
It's right there, 3 wide up ahead of us. And Reddick's kind of looking to our inside. I'm going to make a bold move here to the inside, but I get a little loose, and I clear myself into the 15, but we get it going back straight. Oh my gosh, that was almost a really, really bad disaster, as we've kept our place in the top 10, but what is it with me and the Rick Ware cars, as I had to check my damage a little bit. Now let's fast forward. We've made our way back up to 7th, and I'm trying to work around this huge pack with about 10 to go. As there's Kyle Larson, he's stuck behind the 78 and the 36. They're all just in the way, as we're going to dive to the bottom here and hopefully get around both these lapped cars and get right into this big pack. As there's Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney and Martin Truex. We're going to work our way back into the top 5 here, which is absolutely unbelievable. As, all right, here we go. We are now coming off the corner. There's Ty Dillon. We're going to work our way by him. And there's the 14 of Chase Briscoe having an awful day. Just Stuart Haas is not up to stuff in this game or in real life, apparently. So now we're going to work our way by him, and now let's try to go get Blaney and Truex. Because we closed up on Blaney pretty good there, but we get off the corner not as well. So we're going to make another really, really big attempt here into 3. Going to try to get it down to the bottom, as Chase is still right behind us. He's waiting for me to make a mistake. As we're going to cut the dog leg once again, and we're going to get right up behind the 12. Look at how much we gain there, and we're going to send it in here. Not get close enough. We're going to try to get him a little bit loose, I guess, but speaking of loose, here I am. I'm getting awfully loose off the corner, about loop it into the inside wall. That's giving Chase an opportunity to get back to my bumper, and now I've got to regroup here with about 7 laps to go. But here comes Chase looking to the inside. He's going to actually get by me, but he's got some damage from getting rear-ended there for that big checkup, and we're going to make our way back by him in the dog leg. So now let's try to go get back into 3rd place here, as it's Truex and Blaney. I think that's probably all we can get, too. I don't know. All right, as here we come down the back, and now with 5 to go, we are right back behind Blaney. and we are going to look to his outside. Can we? No, we're going to push up in the corner. But now we're going to take, he's going to get stuck behind the 10 car, and we're going to cut the dog leg here and hopefully get back underneath him. And there we go. We're past both of them. Now let's get to work on Truex, as he's kind of stuck behind Chastain, but no, he gets around him. Now we got to make our way by Chastain as we get a good run here. We're going to go to the bottom. He's not having a good day, and we're going to get to the bottom here. Now we got to work on getting to Truex, as he is right up the road here, and I think if we can get him, we'll be in P3 and have a nice podium spot. As here we go. Now he's stuck behind Cody Ware with 3 laps to go. We're going to get a huge run, and we're going to clear both of them into the first corner. And that right there is going to be that. We're going to be up into a podium spot. But no, wait, here he comes. I got a little high off the corner, and he's going to get right back underneath me. And we're going to go into the corner here, and he's going to send it and clear me. And with 2 to go, we are back to 4th. On my aspirations of, if we get loose there, of podium position are now back out the window. Now we got to work on him with 2 to go. What are we going to do here? As we're just going to send it into the corner. A little contact made. Thankfully, neither of us crash, and I'm just trying to baby this throttle so hard. But now we're clear. As, all right, we're going to come here to the white flag. We've got to do our best to hold off the 19s. We're going to get a little tight into the corner, and here he goes. He's going to go back underneath me again. Clear me, but I'm going to cut the dog leg. Is he going to get stuck behind the 77? Yes, he is. As we're going to clear both of them into turn 1 here. Is now we just need to bring it home and not do anything stupid, as that's what's exactly going to happen. So, guys, a podium spot. Can't believe it happened after this, but I'm really happy about it.
One left. Clear all around.